Dr. David Cookson, or the Duck as we affectionately call him, would, if I had a 1-inch putt and I swept it away, replace that and putt it. We putted everything out. Because of his passion for the rules, these guys out here call me the rules official. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for having to make everything that I needed to make and follow every single rule, not just flippantly go about a round of golf like so many do. I mean, that was the passion.
Everything he did, he's very dedicated, dedicated father, dedicated doctor, and very dedicated to golf. He loved reading about golf, he loved writing about golf, he loved working at the tournaments, loved playing in tournaments with his kids and his friends. It's just been his obsession ever since he was a child.
Dr. David Cookson was raised in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He eventually settled in Madison, Wisconsin, along the banks of Lake Mendota. He is a true Midwesterner, a man of strong values who speaks softly and lets his life's passions make indelible impressions on everyone around him.
It's almost like, the story It's a Wonderful Life, where the townspeople of Bedford Falls realize the importance of George Bailey and all the things that he's done for the community. Dr. Cookson likewise has done the same thing for Wisconsin golf.
David really has been the USGA over the last half-century. He's been involved in really every aspect of golf, primarily amateur golf in the state of Wisconsin.
He was active on so many levels and so many different aspects of the game, whether it was course rating and slope system. His involvement with rules education is something that we continue on to this day.
He was a doer. Through the leadership, the actual getting on the golf course, the participating in the committees, the volunteer work that he did here in Wisconsin and nationally.
It didn't matter if it was a national event or a local junior golf tournament up in the hinterlands of Wisconsin. David would be there, ready to serve.
Everything he did and contributed or committed his time and energies to, he did with great passion, great commitment, and of course, great success.
Perhaps it's because he has spent decades as a physician helping others that he felt so comfortable aiding so many individuals in the golf community, all of whom witnessed his generosity of spirit.
Being such a great mentor to so many people, I think that's what really defines what David has done in his volunteer career.
He's someone that took special interest in me early on, knew I had an interest in golf, and slowly developed me into the person that I am today.
He was always this very much of a North Star for the rest of us volunteers in terms of his commitment to the game, his involvement with the game, his time, and also his correctness and his accuracy.
Dr. Cookson, we go back all the way to junior golf days. He's always been a very stand-up, great guy, very approachable, someone that helps you with rules or just playing golf in general.
The first time I met Dr. Cookson, it was on the golf course. I was a young volunteer, and I saw Dr. Cookson driving up. He was a rover, and he was coming up to me, and I was scared, because why is the rover coming up to me? What did I do wrong? And I put up my hand, and I was introducing myself to him. He says, "Doug, I know who you are. You're doing a great job. Keep it up." Pulled away. That's the type of mentor he was. He encouraged your passion.
For many, a lifetime of volunteerism in a state golf association would be enough. But for David Cookson, when the Western Golf Association Evans Scholarship Foundation came calling, he couldn't resist, ultimately spending more than 2 decades lending his support to students at the University of Wisconsin chapter.
Both of my parents, they just loved the whole idea of the program. It combined 2 of their great interests, education and golf.
The Evans Scholarship is a full tuition housing scholarship for caddies. It helps them realize their dream of a college education.
Here at the University of Wisconsin, there are 67 of us caddies all living in one house together, and it's really like a big family.
Over 900 young men and women have graduated from the University of Wisconsin at Madison on full tuition and housing Chick Evans scholarships.
We're just very thankful because without people like him, none of us would be here and none of this would be possible.
It's hard to believe that with a life so full, he still found time to give back to the game on an even higher level.
I believe he's worked 90 USGA championships, and he served on 3 different USGA committees. A very impressive commitment to the game.
David was really one of our coveted and respected U.S. Open rules officials. He's a treasure.
To have somebody from Wisconsin recognized with such a prestigious award, we're very honored.
He provided his time, and it seemed like it was an important part of his life and what he wanted to do, giving back to the game of golf. And it means a lot coming from the state of Wisconsin, and I'm very happy for him.
The amount of time he's given to the game, the level of his accomplishment, his excellence as a golf administrator and golf rules official, he fits right in with all of the deserving recipients of this prestigious award.
Dr. Cookson, who I haven't met personally, I feel it's really admirable to dedicate so much of yourself to one cause, and especially something like the game of golf, something that touches so many lives.
It really is amazing. I think of all the players from my generation to today's that will always remember what a great person Dr. Cookson is.
Dr. Cookson is, to me, he's a consummate professional, which makes it even that much more classy because it's not his job. The passion that he brings for the job that he wants to do, there is no equal.
Over the 50 years that he has contributed, it's wonderful to have that recognized nationally with such a prestigious award.
In my opinion, there could not be a more deserving person to receive the Joe Dye Award.